Hi and welcome back to this video where we're going to look at the two final pipeline success factors, which are competitive strategies and success metrics. Now, many of you will have already heard of the ancient Chinese general called Sun Tzu, who wrote, "Know yourself, know your enemy, and in 100 battles you will never be defeated." In other words, he said decide how, when, and even if to actually engage in battle. Now, the same is true for winning sales in a tough, competitive environment. Yet, in my experience from doing the job I do for many years, I see that too many salespeople respond to a customer's request for a proposal of some sort without actually qualifying an opportunity from a competitor point of view. And I believe this is why, on average, a typical salesperson usually wins about 1 in 5 deals that they invest some time in. Yet with skillful pipeline management, especially in the terms of competitive strategy, I believe you can increase this easily to 7 out of 10. So I want you to take the time to ask a customer and yourself actually some searching questions about the competitive threat and be ruthless about whether to actually pursue an opportunity or not. You see, once you have this information about how many competitors you maybe are up against in any given deal, let's say you understand a bit more about their strengths and their weaknesses, and equally as important, you know your own strengths and weaknesses, then you can actually use a percentage modifier on your forecast to make it more accurate. So let me give you an example. Let's say you have a deal that, for easy numbers, is worth 100k. Right? You are in the vendor preference stage. So let's say you believe you've got an 80% chance of winning the deal. Well, then on your forecast, this would actually be worth 100k times 80%, or 80k. Now let's say you are up against an equally placed competitor and you give yourself a 50-50 chance of winning the deal. Then, to be accurate, what you should do is now multiply that 80k by 50%, and the deal now is worth 40k on your forecast, which you'll find is significantly more realistic. So if you do this for each opportunity in your pipeline and do some investigation of the competitive landscape, then you can modify all your figures accordingly. Use some questions to uncover more information about the competitive position. Then vary the percentage that you apply to the number and the relative strength of competitors bidding on any given piece of business. Now you will have a much more accurate valuation of your pipeline, but you'll also know where to actually focus your intention to increase your odds of winning. Or, actually, in worst case, you might even consider cleansing that opportunity from your pipeline altogether. Now, there are many things you can do to actually improve your competitive position, but unfortunately these are outside of this video today. So let's move on to the final pipeline success factor, which is customer success metrics. Now, in other words, what metrics or what measures will a customer use and apply to work out how successful any given project has been? This is how they will actually calculate their ROI and payback. So knowing what metrics and key performance indicators that a customer uses gives you, a salesperson, significantly more power and leverage in managing an opportunity through the pipeline. You see, if you know this, then every communication, every presentation that you do, every proposal that you write or demonstration that you deliver will have far more chance of success when you can link one or more of these customer success metrics to your opportunity. It makes it easier to qualify an opportunity in terms of success metrics if you actually think of them in 3 areas. So one is cost savings, one is productivity improvements, and the last one is business value. Now, each of these areas provides its own contribution to a customer's ROI or payback. Yet most salespeople seem to focus only on either the traditional cost savings or more of the technical benefits without actually leveraging productivity or business value. What this means is that you're losing the ability to align closely with a customer and link your sales messages to genuine business benefits. Now, the clues about success metrics can be found during your conversations about the actual business requirements. So you need to just ask how the outcome of a project will actually be measured. Again, you can use several questions for finding out more information about these pieces of information. So let's just summarize this whole pipeline management process then that we've covered in this short video series. Firstly, we said you want to get much more closely aligned with the customer by thinking in terms of their buying process and their investment decisions. All right? In discussions with the customer, we said keep some focus on the point in time that they start to realize payback on their investment, actually start to realize the returns. Don't just focus on the purchase order date. We said use these 6 pipeline success factors to break an opportunity down into manageable pieces. Then we said find key pieces of information to either move an opportunity forward or potentially cleanse it from your pipeline. And we've suggested be realistic and if necessary, be ruthless. In time, this will significantly increase your conversion rates. Finally, we said regularly review a simple spreadsheet like we showed you of major or strategic opportunities and just update it on a weekly basis to improve your forecast accuracy. I can guarantee these regular reviews carried out consistently will make a measurable difference to your sales performance over time. So, I hope that you got some great value from this series of pipeline management videos. I thank you for watching, but more importantly, I want to wish you good luck with optimizing your opportunity pipeline so that you can close more deals with less effort than ever before. I look forward to seeing you again soon.